Top of the morning to you, or afternoon or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott, I represent the SL in GameSLAM, and I am here with Sergio, as always, to bring you the next episode of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. And we are most certainly going to start out here with a team recap, because some changes have been made, people. There have been some coaching changes, as you see 5 slots in use out of the 6. So starting out here, we have Dan, CPA, who has added some new moves to his arsenal via technical machines. That's what TM stands for you kids at home. We purchased Takedown from the Celadon Mart, and also Thunderwave was in Sergio's PC. So I added those to Jolteon. Next up, we have Austin, level 28 Charmeleon, followed by Kevin, the Pidgeotto, level 27. Next up, Cornus Boy, level 25. The female Nidoqueen, and lastly on the team, A-Bag, the Gyarados, level 26. So as we move along here, I will explain what happened with our boy Nickman. I just realized I went to the wrong switch. Here we go. So we want to go down these stairs. So the reason Nickman has been moved to the bench is I did some research on what TMs, not only what TMs were available at the Celadon Mart, but also what can these Pokemon learn and what can their potential movesets be. And the reason I did all that digging was because I basically came to the conclusion that the only electric move that Nickman or Dan, CPA can learn is Thunder. I believe Nickman could not even learn it by level up. It was going to be TM only, and we will in the future acquire that at the power plant. However, Jolteon could learn Thunder at 57, and with that, I thought that that's way too long not to have an electric move from either member of the team. And for those reasons, I'm out, as Mark Cuban says. For those reasons, I just said, Nickman, his stats are not good. I assumed he could learn an electric attack. He cannot, which is unfortunate. Of the two, Dan, CPA is clearly the superior Pokemon in terms of statistics and swagger, which are more important than statistics on this channel. So it really just came down to a coaching decision. Now, with that being said, nothing in this playthrough is a guarantee. And if crazy events occur, as they have with Verners and Jobin, there is always the possibility that Nickman will return to the field. But at this time, I felt that that was not going to be feasible. And as I say that, we had a pretty scary drop of HP there from Dan, CPA. So we're going to switch him right out for A-Bag and take on this Drowsy. Of course, with our levels, I feel good with where we are at. But it's really the movesets that grind my gears more than anything. I guess I could have picked up some Awakenings, because we know how much I love Sleep in this generation. But we're going to use some Dragon Rage and just take on... Oh my friggity goodness, I am not a fan of this guy. Not at all. Not at all. You see, that would have taken about 4 hours if I didn't hit the speed up button. So I understand this is not going to be the most aesthetically, visually appealing with traveling around the switches, etc. But we got to make it through this hideout one way or another. So, a little hidden item here. TM02. What is this? What is this? Razor Wind. So, I know you kids at home are going to say, why don't you teach that to Kevin, right? That would make a ton of sense to have a flying move that sounds pretty powerful. Well, I have done my research on this one as well, because it was available at the Celadon Mart, And the issue with Razor Wind, number one, it is normal type. So that's not so much of an issue, but I say that to say Kevin already has normal types. We're much more interested in getting a flying type move. Not only that, but if you remember, if you dig down into the recesses of your memory, Razor Wind in Gen 1 takes 2 turns to work. It's kind of like Sky Attack. So for a move that is decently powerful, whoops, I meant to switch out there. It's a decently powerful move, but it's really not a game breaker. It just did not seem, or does not seem in this present context, to be one that I want to teach to a member of our team. I really just think it's a waste of space. It's a waste of space. So might as well heal up a bag as well and continue through here. I definitely didn't realize how many lemonades we bought last time, but my goodness, we are keeping Minute Maid in business. What do we have here? HP up. Okay. What I'm hoping to do, might as well get this on the record. Is that really all that's there? Because we got a wall there. You don't have anything else. Oh! Did I miss this? I guess I did. I totally missed that. Okay. So we have the lift key now. I was like, there's gotta be something else down here. There's gotta be. But I might as well tell you guys what my strategy is with items such as HP up, such as protein, such as rare candy. I'm thinking let's hold off on using those until we get to the Elite Four, and then just do like a mass up supplement sesh, we'll call it. I think that's the clean legalese of saying we're gonna be using some steroids. So at the very least, I'm liking what I see from Takedown here. You know, I'm not a fan of recoil, especially in a Nuzlocke, but if we police it and use potions as needed, I feel pretty good about where CPA is going. So we'll give Cornice Boy some FaceTime here, and I forgot that he has a long-standing rivalry with Machop. It would be just, yep, I was gonna say, it would be just fitting for him to get a one-hit KO after what he has put up with these gosh diggy darn Machops. So Mini Dr. Phil going down, and what, I lost? No, says Team Rocket. So now that we have the lift key, we can maneuver a little bit better. TM10, so we're picking stuff up, but I don't think we're gonna get anything good. I'm just being a pessimist. Double edge, anybody can learn it. Okay, well let's just think about it before we just slap that onto someone. Double edge normal type move might be a good one for Kevin to have. It would be stab, and it also is going to be doing some heavy hitter damage. So, whoops. With that in mind, not a bad one for him. I don't think Cornice Boy really needs it. He's got Body Slam already. I mean, A-Bag is my other thought because his attack stat is so high. Other than him, Austin, I don't think it's a good fit. And obviously, CPA is Takedown already. So, with that in mind, I am between Kevin and A-Bag, and let's give it to Kevin. Let's give Double Edge to Kevin. Give him a stab move that's a little more powerful, because God knows he needs some more power. So what can we forget? Probably Whirlwind. I was going to say Gust, but I mean, when are we going to use Whirlwind? I'll forget Gust just because it's literally like the worst version of Quick Attack. So we'll keep Whirlwind for now, although I don't anticipate us using it. And we'll go to basement. We'll go to base floor 1. Because I think what we're trying to do is move down here. Okay. Do we need another key for that? Or can the lift key open that up as well? What kind of universal key are we rocking out with? I don't remember. I remember the first time I played through Silphco, which of course we are not at yet. But what I remember from Silphco is I saw a barrier like that. Eee, it's a little tight there. It's a little tight. We'll heal up. I totally thought that since I had the lift key from Rocket's Hideout, I was going to be able to just breeze through Silphco. And turns out you need another key to get through that. So no shortcuts for this speedrunner. But in the meantime, I'm liking what we have seen from Dan, CPA. So we will bring A-Bag to the field to take on this coughing. And hit him with a bubble beam now that it's not disabled. Let's blow some bubbles. Not too shabby, my friend. Would be pretty sweet if we could get the Giovanni battle in. I'm not sure how much more to this hideout there is. Why? Says Team Rocket. Oh, so it just opens right up after you beat him. Okay, what do we have up here? Another trainer. I'm trying to just like get my bearings a little bit. Oh, so we're back to like the front now. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll put Austin in the front. I'll give him a little FaceTime. And let's continue to another floor the elevator offers. I believe 2 is where we were at before. Let's go to 4. 4 seems like a floor, #bars, that would only be available via elevator. Because who wants to walk up that many stairs? So I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, which yes, we would have. An iron, which goes to my supplement session conversation we had. So this Team Rocket trainer says, I know you ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Yes, I did. Yes, we did. We also took down an infamous super nerd. So Rocket wants to fight and has a Sandshrew level 23, which is, it's getting there. It's getting there. I will say, to vent just a little bit, I was kind of disappointed with the TMs available at the Celadon Mart. Takedown was like one of the best ones. I can't remember if there was anything else like decent or not. Like Reflect was there, Double Team was there, Mega Punch, which of course we have here with Austin. But I was hoping for like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. It'd be cool if they had Bubble Beam. You know, that you could take that a lot of different directions, and I think they do in future Pokemon games. But in this instance, it was like, wow, that was very underwhelming. You really need to find some of the best TMs just while you're walking around. So A-Bag going to 27. It's a good level day for the team here, and we defeated one of the 2 Rockets who are hanging out here. Let's give Kevin a chance to lead off in the next battle. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed. I mean, as you guys know, the plan was to have Nick Man in the rotation. Even when I evolved Dan, CPA last episode, I did not anticipate benching Nick Man so soon. It was just when I became faced with the reality that he's not going to get an electric attack unless we teach him Thunder, you know, down the road. I was like, my man is just kind of taking up space at that point, to be blunt. To be completely blunt. So let's put Cornice Boy in the front here, and we'll go for a Horn Drill just for fun. Actually, we'll switch it up and do Body Slam because I might entertain the idea. I may entertain the idea of using Horn Drill against Giovanni. I mean, why not? At least let's consider it. That's a battle we don't want to overlook. We don't want to rush, and I think it's worth keeping in the old arsenal. So Chabak coming up next. Let's use Dan Count to CPA. Why not? Why not? But I mean, the crazy thing, and that's a pretty scary sprite. Let's use Thunderwave. Honestly, what was I gonna say? With I totally forgot my train of thought. Totally forgot. It was something about fighting Giovanni, but yeah, I can't really remember. But in the meantime, man, I just was paralyzed by that Cobra pattern right there. Probably gonna heal up. Yeah, I think it's worth healing up now. Don't want to play it too risky when we don't need to. But man, the team is looking good. I say it every week. I'll say it again. The team is looking good. Critical hit, very unnecessary, but we will take the KO and keep on trucking here. But I was really hit with a harsh reality. Okay, he's got to be... Yep, there he is. Let's heal up, baby. Let's do the darn thing. Let's do it. So, might as well heal you up. Austin. Yep, we'll heal him. Cornus Boy as well. Use the last super. And what's I can't see it because of my my timer is in the way, but yeah, you should be fine there. So let's lead off with a bag. Might as well just play it how it lies. So this man says, oh, we can't talk to him. I was trying to talk to him from across the table. We have to actually like walk over here. That's kind of awkward. So I must say, I am impressed you got here. That's it? That's really like the boss reveal? My man just with a onesie pocket square suit, 3 Pokemon, and wow, we really drew the perfect matchup. Leading off with A-Bag. Would have been a shady situation to have somebody else in. Who knows if this man's using Bide? Certainly have never had to take on one of those without Verners before, so rest in peace, my friend. Rhyhorn also going to keep in our boy A-Bag. Just straight mopping up right now. And he's got to have Persian, right? That's like his calling card. He's got to have Persian. Kangaskhan, okay. Let's give... Is Kevin a bad matchup? It seems like kind of a bad matchup. Let's give Cornus Boy the matchup. Just some big, thick thighs, looking at some big, thick thighs. And that's a level 29, people. So this is where I said, you know what, let's give Horndrill a shot. I think it'd be kind of funny if we just one-shot a powerful Pokemon. That was completely unintentional. I had a stroke. So, last shot of Horndrill, not going to do anything, and we will Body Slam. What's Rage doing now? That was a crit last time, as was that. So, we are okay. Guard Spec. I don't really know what that one does. It's Attack Rose. I am going to heal up here. I don't see any reason to risk at this point. And what's Rage doing now? Okay, it's doing like 16 non-crit. Honestly, I feel pretty decent about this matchup. I'm going to monitor the HP just because its attack is rising. But I think we're in a decent position to Body Slam, and it would be real nice to get a para. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. But we're going to drink some more lemons, and hopefully in a couple more shots, take down this behemoth, because its attack is up about 4 stages. But I guess I didn't know that Rage locks you in, like, that much. But we should be good to take it out at this point. That was a little scary, but seemed like the best matchup we had. In hindsight, going for the Horndrills may have been kind of dumb, but wait, what? This cannot be. Okay, now he's got to talk a little more. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. and he is gone, and we have the Sylph Scope. We have the Sylph Scope, which of course we will be using in the next Town of Lavender. And now that I'm thinking out loud here, the question is, do we go to Lavender Town before Erica, or do we wait till after? And I know people want before. I know that's the sexy pick, but the reason I am going to decide that we hold off on that is there is a rival battle in in Lavender Town. So I would rather hold off on that until we have a little more experience. Although the team is looking good, we did just see a level 29 people. So with that in mind, I think going straight to the gosh darn Celadon City Gym is going to be the move. So let's head over yonder and take a look at the competition. Of course, in the show, Ash was not allowed to enter this gym because he was a boy, and let's just say 20 years later, since that show aired, I don't think that's getting TV time. I think that's getting vetoed real quick. Does this guy just like not have a face? Oh, I thought this guy just... Oh, wait, what? This gym is great. It's full of women. That's really creepy that they put that in there. I did not know that was in there. Okay, so obviously Austin is our ace in this instance. Let's put him in the front. Let's get him to level 30. Just mop up a little bit with the trainers up front. So, hey, you are not allowed in here. Heard that before. Heard that before. So we see Lass, who wants to fight with... Ooh! Rest in peace. Wow. It's getting emotional already. It's getting emotional already. Would be real nice to have Flamethrower here, just saying. I feel like back in the day when I used to play these games, like this generation specifically, I favored my starter like even more than I do now. What I mean by that is, like, yeah, Austin is our highest level right now, but like I would really favor the starter level-wise. And the reason I recall that in this instance is I remember having Charizard in this gym, so 7 levels higher of Austin. So this trainer also wants to fight and probably wants to get out of here because that old man is looking at her. But what can you do? Couple risque items in this game. We had the SSN captain who was getting kind of weird, and maybe that's him. Like he parked the boat and now he's just checking out the local flavor. But man, I do not think this would fly in... That was such a garbage move. Yo, that is such a garbage move. Now people are texting me about Duke basketball. Screw those guys. They have gotten so lucky. I mean, they have defied physics. It's one of those things where you see bad calls happen all the time. This is not that case. Rather, it is just defying physics. It does not make any freaking sense. And now we're getting wrapped by a Bellsprout, which is definitely a Coach K move. He would definitely condone wrapping. But we're going to switch out because of the poison, and let's throw Dan, CPA in here for a little oddish action. But I mean, I'm tired of Duke basketball, I'm sick of Duke basketball, and I want my Michigan State Spartans to put the beat down on them. Of course, this episode will probably be going up after that game, and people are going to give me some lip about it, but you know what? I want what I want, and I want Tom Izzo back in the Final Four where he belongs. We'll make another switch here to... why not? Cornish Boy. Why not? But my goodness, am I sick of those Blue Devils. But a critical hit body slam going to take out the last Jobin imposter, and we defeat Beauty, who says, my makeup. I hear you, girl. I hear you, girl. But that is going to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and being with us in this journey. If you are completely heartbroken about Nick Man hitting the bench, let me know and we can reassess. But in the meantime, this is the team we are planning on keeping moving forward. And come back next time for the rest of the Celadon Gym. GameSLAM signing off.